Welcome to the 10-Minute Mind Shift Podcast. I'm your host, Janet Cagle, certified life coach, weight loss coach, and lover of all things related to upleveling my life and yours. My goal is to help you get one step closer to your goal, whatever it is. My goal is not to keep you wrapped up in self-help all day, just 10 minutes. And who doesn't have 10 minutes, right? Give value ahead of time. Go all in, hold nothing back. These are 3 thoughts that I've been coaching and mentoring on a lot lately, and so I thought this would make a great episode for you. Welcome to episode number 95 and thoughts that call more abundance into your life. In this episode, I want to talk about why these concepts work and how you can apply these concepts to your life regardless of where you are in your life and regardless of what you are trying to call into your life. When I'm talking to people about their goals, it doesn't matter what the goal is. I get these questions always. How do I know how much to give before I can expect a result? How do I balance giving it all when I can't see that I'm getting anything in return? What if I contribute all that I have and I still don't land the client or get the job or get picked for the promotion? Exactly how much should I give to my partner, my friends, my coworker, my kids, my community when I don't feel like I'm getting anything in return? And my answer is always the same. Give it all, every day. Hold nothing back for later and expect nothing in return. Now, I see jaws dropping all over the airwaves and I hear the simultaneous, "You have got to be kidding me." I hear you, and I can tell you that I for sure operated under the notion for most of my life that if I don't hold something back, I won't have anything left for later, or that I won't get what's due me, or I will be giving too much and not getting enough in return, and that people would take advantage of that, and then I would have nothing. Going all in and giving it all, holding nothing back, will serve you. I promise. We are here to create a life of balance and abundance, a life by design, and all of the things that you are calling in and attracting into your life is possible. That's all I teach. That's it. And so here is what I want you to know. It's the scarcity mindset and a mindset of insufficiency that has you thinking that you should get something in return for everything that you give. It's a scarcity mindset that has you thinking that you shouldn't do a job you aren't being paid to do. It's a scarcity mindset that has you thinking that if you give too much, people will just take from you and you won't get anything in return. It's a scarcity mindset and a mindset of insufficiency that has you thinking that you will run out of ideas and creative ways to contribute if you give all that you currently have. It's a scarcity mindset that has you comparing where you are and where someone else is on the same journey. So from your prefrontal cortex and with a mindset of sufficiency and abundance, wake up every day asking these questions instead. How can I blow my own mind today? How can I blow my boss's mind today? How much value can I contribute to the universe today? Who can I serve today? I have seen this work over and over and over again, and not just in my life, but in the lives of others. I watched my daughter launch her own business last year, and she started it by giving value ahead of time and offering to serve and going all in and holding nothing back. And now her business results are blowing her mind. She didn't just give what she knew. She learned more and offered that too. She didn't just do what they asked her to do. She did more than what they even thought of. That's exactly how you do it. What's fun is to see her apply this to other areas of her life. You can apply this concept to your weight loss journey, your running journey, your writing journey, your relationship journey. These concepts fit everywhere. It's human nature to be keeping score with what you give and how much effort you put out before you experience a result. We look at the give and take of life as some sort of currency, but here is what I want you to see. When you hold back, you are getting shortchanged. When we hold back, we are not showing up as our highest and best self. We are showing up smaller, less influential, less productive, less creative, less effective, just plain less. When we hold back, we are feeding the ego that says there's only so much creativity or only so many ideas or that we only have so much energy, and that's just not true. When we hold back, we are feeding the part of the brain that its only strategy is to keep you in the cave, safe and sound from whatever the ego is protecting you from. Remember, the primal part of the brain is motivated by seeking pleasure, avoiding pain, and conserving energy. And while that was great for survival hundreds of years ago, that strategy does nothing for us today. Here's the other thing that I want to offer you. Go all in for however long it takes to achieve the result, however long it takes to call in that thing that you want to experience in your life, whatever that is. Your brain can for sure wait you out. So when you say, I'm going to give it a month to lose the first 10 pounds or the last 10 pounds, and then that's it. And if I don't, I'm just going to be fat for the rest of my life. Your brain can wait out those 30 days for sure. Giving yourself that kind of a deadline says, if I don't get what I want by then I'm done. That's just quitting ahead of time. You are for sure holding back. You are not all in. I hear people say all the time, unless I'm guaranteed XYZ, ABC, I'm not going to spend time learning anything new. And why should I jump in and take on more responsibility before I'm being paid for it? Why? Because that is who you are. Because you don't hold back waiting for the title or the role or the raise. You show up as your highest and best self, serving and over-delivering to everyone, especially you, because that is who you are. You show up as your highest and best self before you get the title and the paycheck and the clients and the relationship. You show up first and the rest follows. I have a couple of friends who are starting to date again after divorce, and they are both a little shy about jumping into the dating pool after all these years. And as I'm watching, what I'm noticing is them wanting to hold back and not in a place of being willing to put themselves out there to experience the entire relationship. And so they're not experiencing everything that the relationship has to offer because they don't want to feel the pain of the hurt and the loss, just in case. So they're holding back. They don't want to risk feeling love again for the fear of feeling loss again. I get it. No one does, but here's what I want you to see. The pain and hurt of not going for it is just as painful and hurtful. It just feels different because it's self-imposed, but it's not different at all. The constant wondering of what might have been will always be there when you know that you didn't show up being all in. When you are willing to experience the full range of human emotions, not just the pretty ones, all of them, you learn that an emotion, a feeling, is as bad as it ever gets. When you feel discouraged because someone else got the promotion, but you went all in, you could also feel pride and be super proud of the way that you showed up. The feeling of disappointment will pass. The feeling of pride will remain. If you held back because you didn't want to feel discouraged, you're going to be so disappointed in yourself for holding back and not going all in. You will wonder what could have been if you had just risked it and gone all in. In fact, you can't really even be mad if you don't go all in with your results, if you fall short. You can't even be upset by that. So here's my final thought. Stop looking for where the payoff is coming from and when it's coming and where someone else might be getting your result, and just focus on giving it your all every single day. I hope that this inspires you to go all in on something or somebody today. Be willing to show up as your highest and best self, standing in your future results before you see evidence of the return. That is what I have for you this week, my friends. And now go have the best day ever. That's a wrap. I hope that you were able to experience a mind shift of your own today. Listen, if you love this podcast, you should totally check out my Life by Design 6-week boot camp. It's a work at your own pace workshop and something that you can do over and over and over again to uplevel your results. If a one-on-one coaching program is more your jam, I am all in. Just shoot me an email and get ready for a transformation at the speed of life.